Hey guys, welcome to the Channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I have a gift request and I'm looking forward to this one. George Jones's live rendition of You Couldn't Get the Picture. Now, I did a reaction to this one years ago. I don't remember the song. When it starts playing, I might recognize it, but this is a live performance from 1991. And George Woodruff, who is George Jones's worldwide #1 fan, G-Dubs, made a gift for me to do this one. So shout out to you, GW, for this one. And you couldn't get the picture. Now, you had said you wanted me to get it from a particular channel, but I went and saw that channel and they splashed their logo across the whole everything, so it's in the way. But I did find one that didn't have that and I think it's the same performance from 1991. So I hope we're good there, G-Dubs. I know you'll let me know. All right, guys, here we go. The Possum, You Couldn't Get the Picture. Huh.
I walked in the front door, turned the light on in the hall. Then I saw the post-it note that she had stuck up on the wall. First one said, I love you, but I can't live on love.
You can't. That's a fact.
The little yellow post-it notes were stuck up everywhere. One was on the microwave and one on the Frigidaire. It said, I cried all night, but you weren't there to watch the teardrops fall. Well, if you couldn't get the picture, maybe you can read the writing on the wall.
I love that lyricism.
Sometimes you do what you gotta do. If you do anything at all. Sometimes it takes a freight train coming. Sometimes it takes a mountain to fall. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta walk before you crawl.
Goodness.
But if you couldn't get the picture, maybe you can read the writing on the wall.
I don't know who pitched this song to George, but that songwriter's brilliant.
The post-it note on her pillow said, the lonely nights were hell. The one on the mirror said, take a good look at yourself. And the ones you put on the closet door said, I waited long enough for you to call.
Sounds real.
Well, if you couldn't get the picture, maybe you can read the writing on the wall.
I wonder, you see the backup singers there? I wonder if every so often when they're off by themselves, on tour, whatever they're doing, in rehearsal, by themselves, because, they're not, they're rarely going to be with George. But I just wonder if they're like, among themselves, like, that song George is singing, holy crap. That is a song. Like, that they're humans. They understand music and lyrics and such. And they're women too, so that maybe they've had experiences with their men like this, but they can relate to these songs at times too.
Sometimes you do what you gotta do. If you do anything at all. But if you couldn't get the picture, maybe you can read the writing on the wall. maybe you can read the writing on the wall.
I don't know who could have sung this to make it this believable. Maybe Alan Jackson. Looks like Randy there. It's blurry. Is that Randy?
That's a great song.
Yes,
I
I
think you got a hit there for sure.
Well, I hope so. It's our brand new record, I guess. Everybody knows by now. And
Great song. Boy, you
on
sing it.
MCA.
That's tailor-made for you.
Yeah, exactly. Randy said pretty different words. Exactly what I said. Like, who else could have? I mean, honestly, G-Dubs. It's from watching the prior thing about George being honored at the Kennedy Center and all that, and the things people had to say. Waylon's quote, all the people, all the musicians are, even A-listers, not his words, but together in a room, we'd all want to sound like George Jones. Unbelievable. But the writing in this one, I mean, the notes, you could just picture it, these Post-it notes all over. She obviously cared, but he wasn't showing up in the relationship. So you feel for her. And of course, because it's George Jones, you picture, if this is real life, you're like, well, you feel for him too. Everybody roots for George. But you can't, there's only so much bandwidth a woman will have if the guy isn't showing up. There's only so much bandwidth a guy will have if the woman isn't showing up. I mean, it's just, that's the nature of relationships. You get into one because you're going to give something up to be in a relationship, but you expect that your life is going to be better. And if it just is consistently sad or something, or the person's not home or out drinking with the boys or whatever, that's not going to work. But the way George sings this thing, good God, I don't know. G-Dubs, man, you picked a good one to be the worldwide #1 fan of. So it's kind of, what do you say? You're always going to be the front runner in that because George Jones, I mean, who's going to supplant him? All right, I'm going to rate this one, and that song is a 10. I mean, whoever it was that said, was it Chet Atkins or something, said that country music is 3 chords and the truth. This was the truth. I don't know if it's 3 chords because I don't know chords from anything, but good Lord, Lori. All right, guys, you could thank GW Bridge for that one. George Woodruff. Thank you for that, my friend. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Sometimes you do what you gotta do. If you do anything at all. Sometimes it takes a freight train coming. Sometimes it takes a mountain to fall.